am back with another tutorial. Today I wanted to show you all about bulldozing, and I got this question a couple times, and so I wanted to review my bulldozing technique. Again, this is a technique I use. Other people probably also use it. I don't know if I'm the only person calling it bulldozing, but I'm sure this is out there elsewhere as well. And the question was, what's the whole point of this bulldozing thing? I don't get it. And so I thought I'd go over it one more time. So this technique applies whether you're using bottled product or whether you're using a potted product that you're going to use a separate brush with. It doesn't really matter either way. Today, just for the sake of keeping things simple on the video, I'm going to use a bottled product with the brush already included. And I'm going to use just a red so you can see it. So there's two things that I use all the time, no matter what gel layer I'm doing. First is I use a wet layer or a slip layer. So the first layer of gel that I put on the nail is always nice and thin, and I'm very careful as to where I'm going to apply it, and I get the nail wet with gel. And this allows my product to be able to move around and also self-level on the nail. And then the bulldoze technique, and let me zoom in a lot here for the bulldoze so you guys can see. Okay, so the idea of the bulldoze technique is, depending on the brush that I'm using, okay, this brush, you can even see there's like a couple of bristles here, but let me even show you like a regular. So other gel polishes, they all vary quite a bit. This is a jelly color. Okay, so this brush has a square shape to it. And when I'm trying to get up to the cuticle area, you'll notice that sometimes the cuticle area is more square and sometimes it's more round. And so the bulldoze technique basically allows me to get the product to get round in front of my brush, no matter what I'm doing. So if I just press this down for a second, you'll see that I get kind of this square shape. And if I were to just paint it, I'll get the square line of my brush here. But if I use my bulldoze technique, I'm able to use the gel rather than my brush. I'm able to get close to the cuticle and also change the shape. So let me get rid of my jelly color here that's mixed in, sorry. Okay. So rather than trying to paint at the cuticle and pull downwards, I can actually get the product in front of my brush. So I'm going to put my brush behind some of the product, and I bulldoze the product up to the cuticle, and you can see that it makes it nice and round. And I can get really close, and then I'm able to pull back. So the bulldoze technique is nice because I'm able to push the product up close to the skin and get a nice round, smooth bump of product in front of my brush. And then all I have to do is pull downward. I don't have to try and paint around the cuticle. I can just push the product close to the cuticle. The other thing that the bulldoze technique does that you'll notice is it gets a nice solid layer of color around the cuticle area, which tends to be one of those difficult spots for a lot of you when you're getting bald spots where the nail is peeking through and you're not sure how to get it to be more opaque. The bulldoze technique is great, and the wetting layer plus the bulldoze technique really helps a lot. So again, you're going to put product on your brush, even if it's just a little bit and you're putting your gel polish on like so, just even the slightest amount of product, and you're going to push it up and see how I'm able to get the product in front of my brush. And I can do that anywhere on the nail. I can even do that here as well. I can go backwards, as I've shown with base coat. I can put, this can be used with clear, color, anything. So if I'm doing base coat and I'm trying to get the base coat over the free edge without touching the skin, or if I'm doing red gel polish, I can push that product all the way to the free edge of the nail. It'll even wrap around the free edge of the nail for me, and I don't even have to try and paint it. I can just leave my brush on there, and then look at that. When I smooth it all out, I get perfect color coverage in the first coat. So that's the whole idea behind the bulldoze technique, and it really helps to make sure that you have a nice smooth nail. There's enough product on the nail to self-level, and you're going to get much more consistent color application around the cuticle. You're going to have much more control, and just by pushing the product up there rather than trying to paint it into place, it's going to be a lifesaver for you. All right, Thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll be in touch next time. Bye.